114 256 1212.
BBC Radio Sheffield. Allan Watkiss.
BBC Radio Sheffield.
We were 17 when we first met. I bought you your first puppy, but you made out with the vet. You're buying shoes, and I'm buying time. I don't know where you get your money, baby, I ain't got a dime. I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. Then I'll be southbound on a train, and you won't see me again. No, I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. I'll give in to my wanderlust, and you won't see me for dust. Your daddy's rich, and we owe the rent. He told me when he croaks it, I won't get a single cent, 'cause I got drunk the night we wed, and told him that your sister was a safer bet in bed. And I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. Then I'll be southbound on a train, and you won't see me again. No, I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. I'll give in to my wanderlust, and you won't see me for dust. You shout me down for being broke. I heard you tell your friends that my lovemaking is a joke. You hide the mail, and I hide the booze. You tell me you ain't cheating, just like gamblers never lose. And I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. Then I'll be southbound on a train, and you won't see me again. No, I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. I'll give in to my wanderlust, and you won't see me for dust. Last night we had a dreadful fight. You threw a plate and hit me, and I stayed away all night. Well, now I'm back, and my head is sore. The rain has started falling, and my key won't fit the door. And I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. Then I'll be southbound on a train, and you won't see me again. No, I'm just waiting for a change in the weather. I'll give in to my wanderlust, and you won't see me for dust.
Jack Gaton, Change in the Weather. Jack is our guest this afternoon here on Your Country on BBC Radio Sheffield. Jack, welcome.
Thank you, Alan.
From the Barnsley area?
Yep.
And never been on the radio before?
Never.
Which is amazing, so welcome to the show.
Thanks.
I've been aware of you for a while and really enjoy your music, especially that track. That's my favourite because it's so catchy.
Thanks.
Just wanted to find out a bit more about you, really. Who is Jack Gaton? You know, where have you come from?
Right, well, I started writing country songs about 4 or 5 years ago, I suppose. Mm-hmm. I've always played the guitar, and I always tried to write songs, but I always resisted them sounding country, but in the end I just gave in, and I think when you write songs on a 6-string, they usually come out sounding country in one way or another.
Yeah, so you were writing songs, and, you know, despite your best efforts, they were sounding like country songs.
Yeah,
so
that's it, yeah.
You thought, OK, I might as well go down this road then and do some country songs. Yeah. So where did you start playing guitar?
Well, I think the first influence I had was the Rolling Stones. I used to collect a lot of their old records from the 70s, and you know, if they were around now, they'd be called a country band, the stuff they were doing in the 70s, really. And I know they had a lot of links with the Flying Burrito Brothers and people like that. So I really used those records to learn the guitar from.
Mm-hmm. OK, and the songwriting, because you are writing your own songs, you know, why did you decide to write songs in the first place?
Well, I like going out and singing, and I used to find that I forgot a lot of the words to other people's songs, but it's a lot easier when you write your own to remember them.
Yeah. Listening to your songs, they're real, proper country songs. They're all about drinking and cheating and lying and shooting and all that sort of stuff. You know, where are you getting the ideas from for the songs?
Well, you know, the songs that I like, the country-type songs I like, are the old Johnny Cash-type songs, Merle Haggard, that kind of thing, and George Jones, and really that's what they're all about, the old songs.
Mm-hmm.
It's only recently that they've started being the tear-jerkers that they are, I think.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people answer that question, where do they get inspiration from? It's from their own life experience. So, I was just wondering there whether you were lying, cheating, drinking, all that sort of stuff.
Well, I wouldn't admit it now, would I?
But you've obviously been into music a while. So, what did you do before this sort of country phase that you're going through now?
Well, nothing really. I mean, I never really used to play live at all. Just tinker on the guitar. And then I had a bit of time on my hands, and I noticed there was a few acoustic venues around where I was at the time, and I thought, well, I'll get out and try it out.
Oh, right, so you really have just sort of stumbled into it then.
Pretty much,
really, haven't
yeah.
you? You've had a go, and you're doing pubs and things, aren't you? All over the place, really. Yeah,
well, I admire people that can make a living out of it and do 2-hour sets in country clubs, but I can't really do that. I just like to go out to small venues, play an acoustic set of, a dozen songs or so, and see how they go on. Really, I just use live gigs to develop the songwriting.
Yeah. Do these places book you then, or are there places where you just turn up?
A bit of both, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of acoustic scenes around where you can turn up and just play.
That's great, isn't it, really?
It is, yeah.
It's really encouraging for people.
It's fabulous, yeah.
Yeah.
And the folk clubs do it best. I mean, there's folk clubs all over the UK, and they'll let you turn up and play any time.
Yeah. Where are the best venues then? Are there specific areas where there are better venues than others?
It changes a lot. When I was recording the album, the Northern Quarter in Manchester was really hot, and there was lots of stuff going on. Then it died down a bit. Now I play a lot down in Northamptonshire, and there's a lot of venues around there, particularly acoustic, and they're quite into country as well.
How does it go down in these pubs then? You just turn up with the acoustic guitar,
well,
singing about drinking and cheating.
Well, a lot of places, are quite young, the venues I play at, and they're mainly Coldplay and Oasis covers that they're playing, so I just turn up in a cowboy hat and start singing these songs. Usually goes down okay.
I would imagine it would, actually, because that we sometimes think that younger people aren't interested in country music, but I think there's a certain type of country music that can grab a younger audience, and
I think so, yeah.
This is it, I think, especially if you're just turning up there, hammering out this on the guitar, and
That's right.
the lyrics are things that people can identify with, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone likes to sing song.
Yeah.